Glad you could join us as well. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. As we begin our coverage, word has snuck through to us that there's a rivalry developing between our featured player and Max Homa. Maybe he's picked something up off social media and it's got a bit of chirp going.
Max Homa loves nothing more than to roast a player's swing. I just hope that our featured player doesn't give him any cause to do so out on the course today in this matchup.
Thanks, Henny. Let's see who roasts who out there today as our featured player takes on Max Homa, who's always clever with a quip of his own. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? And he's safely on the green. 14-footer. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This one's dialed in. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
The second hole at player Sayona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Well, the par 3 third is an absolute postcard here at Playa Sayona.
It most certainly is. Water on the right-hand side, bunkers short and long left. Not very long, but this picturesque par 3 could be painful if you're not careful.
Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. Opting for the 5-iron. That's tiny. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And now 4 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 4th hole at Playa Sayona is a short par 4, but there's so many different ways it could go wrong for you.
Longer hitters in the game are certainly going to be tempted to go ahead and give her a whirl, but there's a lot of trouble both left and right with water and bunkers. So lay up just a little bit shy of this green, have just a short wedge for your second, but you got to be spot on. This green has got all kinds of movement to it.
The power play, you got to love it.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a great outcome. Now in first place in the standings. Well, as short as the par 4 4th is, Rich, the 5th makes up for it and then some.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Oh, this looks fantastic.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homa's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 7 under for the event. The 6th hole at Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
This is his second shot. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Looking good.
Like the look of this. Wow, what a putt. Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Let's catch up with Max Homa.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homa is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers down the left and right-hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right. And a little bit long, you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Not a bad play, that one. 15 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Sayona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left of the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
Sitting at 1 under the card.
Straight at it.
Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 2 under. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. 4 feet to the cup. And that's 8 birdies today. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Yes, the 12th hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, is just another stunner.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of for your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Now 8 shots in front. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. How close was that to going down? Putting for birdie here. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. His 14th hole is a par 3.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
How good was that putt? So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round. The 15th at Playa Sayona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The 16th hole, we turn away from the ocean, Rich, and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
And he's hit that inside the range. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Oh, that was pure. Here's Max Homa now. That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. And back to the play, shall we? From about 130 yards here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
That's pretty tidy. Oh, what a putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
And that is the conclusion of his round.